It's Week 9 of the National Football League, and we'll be watching the veteran, Zach Evans. He'll be a focal point of his offense this week. It's the Rams and the Packers coming up next.
This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We're all set to go, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Green Bay Packers. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Packer team as we enter play here. And losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Rams, they already have as many wins in the second half as they did in the first half, and we're just starting the second half at number 0.
And I know some of their fans are already starting to look forward to the draft, but I still think this team has a chance to win some games down the stretch.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And leading them out, an exciting second-year QB out of Liberty. Went through some growing pains as a rookie. Here's Malik Willis.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Willis out of the gun. And he'll go right back to Allen. That's complete. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 7 catches, 59 yards.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out and attack them and make sure you knock them back on their butts.
Willis looking to throw on first down. Underneath, caught by the tight end, Allen. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it'll be second down. Willis will look to throw it. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Evans running straight ahead. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Willis looking to throw it. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 12-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Now Willis on the bootleg. Steps away. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Here's Willis. He'll drop this down to Williams. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Touchdown! Cedric Wilson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau.
The losing streak had taken on a life of its own, and I think it infiltrates a team when you're on that much of a slide. But this group has managed to focus, come out early, and put a touchdown on the board. They look like they mean business in this one.
They do. Now the key, holding on to that attitude, because, man, that streak has been a struggle for them. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here the new-look Packers set to go to work. And at the helm here in 2023, a lot of eyes on this man in his 4th NFL season, Jordan Love.
He had the numbers of the game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
Jordan Love ready on 1st down here. This pass complete to Melton. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 2. Love looking to throw it. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Romeo Doubs, his intended receiver, and it's 3rd down and 2. You talk about this Rams defense. They enter play 1 from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
And that's been an Achilles heel for them all season long, being able to play against the run, being able to slow teams down. But it's not just that. When you give up big chunks of yardage in the running game, it also opens up the passing options for the team you're playing as well. So typically, when you don't play the run well, you're getting hit in all phases.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
I don't care what he's listed in the program. Fullback, running back, tailback, it doesn't matter. He ran that play like a fullback. Just like the old days when we saw the fullback dive. How about him picking that one up?
Only needed a yard on 4th down. That's what he's there for, right?
Exactly. Line him up, short yardage situation, and say, here it is, big man. Go get it.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. Now Love. Over the middle, complete. That's Reed. Now this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 43. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a 1st. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Here's Love. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Love going to give this one to Jones. Muscles by at the 25. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Got Doubs over the middle. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Love now. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jordan respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits are on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
Anders Carlson now for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. Yeah, they come into this one with an 0-8 record. The playoffs obviously out the window weeks ago. For now, their season boils down really to one question. How do we come up with that first win?
It's a great question, and I do think that they'll get it because they've been close a few times. But in order to get it done, morale has to stay high, so a lot of that goes on the coaching staff. You know, easy to coach when you're 7-1. That's a piece of cake. But with their record right now, how do they
take it right down Broadway? And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 36 yards on the play.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Evans. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. You look at this Packers defense. And they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Here's a handoff to Evans out of the gun. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And tackled that time by Jonathan Ford. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll go again here with Evans. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short. So it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Back to throw, Willis. And that is incomplete. Green Bay out to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down. So on 4th down, Sean McVay going to send out the field goal unit. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And this one is right through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here's Aaron Jones in the offense trotting back out. Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too, because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better than that, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team.
And that's a discussion we had a couple days ago in the team meetings, talking about this running game opening up the passing game. We'll see if that continues to happen. Completed out left to Downs. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 24 yards the game there. Another first down as well. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. The numbers on the ground for Jones last week. 10 carries, 51 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
Love's throw brought in by Watson. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. 46 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting third down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Love. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
They made a nice effort to stick it with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a... And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. It's the fullback with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Packers have taken the lead. Well, they weren't messing around. 1st and goal, they don't do anything fancy. They just go to the fullback right away.
I like how you phrase that because oftentimes they come back to the fullback when it's late in the down and distance count, right? In this case, 1st down, let's go get it right now.
And he got it 6 points on the board. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. L.A. set to take over again on offense. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Evans. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that. Then everyone crashed
smashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get... He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Third down, it's Willis. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. So our fourth down on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. That's taken on the 25. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here, first down and 10. Green Bay returning on offense, led by running back Aaron Jones. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Throwing. Love. He's able to find Melton. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, don't you? That's number 4 for him on the afternoon. They didn't give him the first down. The Packers at 4-3, a game over 500. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So, you know, they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Call it a gain of a yard, and that'll make it second down. To throw now. Here's Love. Flushed out right. Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. Byron Young, the one who got in and finished that play off. On third down, Love. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down. So on fourth down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over first and 10. And they'll begin on the ground here with Evans. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirect.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. It's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. They'll run on first down with Evans. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
You guys been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they're throwing it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball forces a sack and a loss of a yard, but more importantly, it leads to 4th down. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. This is fielded at the 27. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Here's Aaron Jones in the offense, trotting back out. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue. There he goes, left side.
Down the left sideline. He may go.
Touchdown, Packers.
Aaron Jones, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
We know it's primarily a passing league now, but anytime a runner breaks one like that, you've got to have a secondary that can find a way to it and find a way to get him on the ground. Absent of that, he's going to find the end zone every time.
Now Carlson for the extra point.
It's good, and it's 21-10. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They got to take care of business first.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Evans.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
And that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down, and you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going to the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen.
And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Willis to throw.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Preston Smith comes in for the sack. That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. Wilson's got it complete. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Willis out of the gun. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
1st down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. This is brought in at the 21. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over.
Green Bay returning on offense, led by running back Aaron Jones.
He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Just stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
We'll see how much they give him the ball here. Love now to pass on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. On a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on a field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
Willis. Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
It's like another 3 and out here, and at some point, you got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit, and we're not even at halftime.
Returnable here from the 38. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field.
Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
Ready.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Ready.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Ready.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
They get a break here for an injury. Aaron Jones is in some discomfort down on the field. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
1st down, Love to pass. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They were maybe hoping for a little bit of a back shoulder fade there, and that's a play that's been in vogue the last few years in all aspects of football. But they couldn't get the hook up there.
Now this aired out deep for Reed.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. tough yards. They run it with their fullback. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. The fullback dive held up short. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs.
Willis looking to throw on first down.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
Willis rushing him to the line in a hurry here. Here's Willis.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Clock continuing to roll as the Rams try to get going again.
Now Willis on 1st and 10.
That's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Now a 2nd and 6. Now Willis.
His throw incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with the catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Willis's throw there complete to Allen.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Oh, he's going to be brought down short of the first, and they are out of timeouts.
And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football.
Coaches talk all the time about the value of special teams, and we have seen it in this game, Charles. Not 1 block kick, but now 2 of them in this contest.
And always, we talk about adjustments during a game. Offense and defense, series to series. Rarely do we talk about special teams. Someone didn't adjust from block 1 to block 2, and it really cost them.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see.
He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we're at halftime here at Lamp.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Well, the Packer offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think the coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. A throw there. wind up incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 32-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Love. This pass complete to Melton. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. They work now on 2nd and 9. Going back to Love. That's complete to Wicks. Dances by him. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. To pass, here's Jordan Love. He gets that one complete to Wicks. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. 14-yard line, 2nd and 11. Love now. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. 1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Love. And it's a Packers touchdown. Josiah DeGuara from 21 yards away. And the Packers take the block field goal and convert it into 6 points.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Carlson on for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. So that drive goes 8 plays. And the result, a Green Bay score. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the 2nd half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
On the counter, it's Evans.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Rams first down.
And they'll go right back to Evans. Oh, able to avoid him. 45 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
They'll try and run for this with Evans.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there.
The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that 1st down gain of 8.
Here comes the Rams punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And this will be taken at the 13. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return.
The Packers ready to take over offensively.
They're continuing to rock and roll, and at intermission, maybe sometimes you fear after such a good first half of a letdown, but that wasn't the case.
And what I remember most about being in those situations is exactly what you're talking about. You almost have that sense of satisfaction. You're like, I'm doing really well. I remember one time someone saying, winning's fun, but so is playing really well. Why would we want to do otherwise? That was the message, to keep the intensity up, to keep things going. And that's exactly what we're seeing here from this team.
Yeah, it's helped them extend their lead. On 1st and 10, Love. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. Second down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Now Love.
He'll find his tight end here, DeGuara.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 37. Give them 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. Jordan Love ready on first down here.
He hits Dobbs on the crosser.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Give him 30 yards there. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Love looking to throw it. This will be caught just inside the 10. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun. Love to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Love, this is 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So off goes Love. On is Carlson for the Packer field goal.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs.
First and 10, it's Willis.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
First down, Los Angeles.
They'll try the left side with Evans.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
First down, Rams.
They'll go right back to Evans here on first down.
And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
At the 40-yard line.
Willis looks to pass it here.
Flush to it, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Lucas Van Ness
In there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, he's going up top for Wilson.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
2 things you can do in that situation. Football will try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And he fields it cleanly.
A very good punt, but a 16-yard return. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They have picked up right where they left off in half number one, just looking really dominant, extending this lead.
And it's fun to see when teams actually do that, because so many times you go into the half after playing well, and you kind of relax a little bit. We've got this. We can kind of punch the button whenever we get good and ready. But for a team to keep the intensity and keep the execution up and come back after the half and play so well, that's actually really, really nice to see.
And a pedal to the metal. That's what we're seeing right now. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. That is incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Clifford. He finds his receiver, Watson. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 25-yard line. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. Clifford looking to throw it again. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Rams force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Willis eluding the pressure, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. Here comes the Rams punter now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Taken right around the 44. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. They're just looking to do more of the same. They were good in the first half. They've extended their lead so far here in the second half. I don't know, they're just looking good on hitting on all cylinders right now.
And sometimes that means a head coach who really has a finger on the pulse of the team may not have anything to say at all. May tell the rest of the coaches, just back it off a little bit. This team has it under control. I remember hearing about Bob Knight years ago in basketball, getting ready to give the final speech before the gold medal game in '84. And on the board, Michael Jordan had written, "Coach, after all we've been through, there's no way we're losing tonight." He didn't even give a pregame speech.
Wow, interesting. Well, right now, no speech is needed. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 24 yards the gain there. Another 1st down as well.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them.
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Josiah DeGuara, a beast in the red zone with it. Out of the game as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Carlson's extra point up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 28. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Third down, it's Willis. He's got him in, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one goes for 36 yards.
I don't care what level of football you played. This one was a universal, wasn't it? When we were kids and we played touch football, remember we get in these positions and you just say, everybody go long and hope someone will come free.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman, the ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flipped?
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Lucas Van Ness in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career. On third down, here's Williams. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Another drive coming up for this Packers offense. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York? All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Rams force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it then. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Hey, check, roll, snack,
now Willis. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks him, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The Green Bay offense ready to take over. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I both enjoy.
We share that.
We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but...
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. There he goes, right side. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field.
And that pick six a moment ago doesn't change things too much. They still seem pretty comfortable with a 3-possession fourth-quarter lead.
A pass there over the middle to start things out. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Second down and a yard. From the gun, it's Clifford.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a second and short.
They'll throw it again with Clifford. Open man left side. It's the tight end DeGuara.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 25-yard line.
Clifford out of the shotgun.
That's going to be caught. Touchdown.
Romeo Doubs.
25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Packers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
Now Carlson for the extra point.
And that'll increase their lead to 28. The drive summary that time, 5 plays.
And that drive all capped off with a Romeo Doubs touchdown. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
To be frank, you really have to feel for them. This is appearing to not be their week yet again. So another loss in the cards as they trail big in quarter number 4.
Throw left side complete. That's Evans. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
Now Willis to throw.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw the rush coming, and he's taken down.
Quay Walker came through to make the sack.
Pardon my vocabulary isn't that great, but to me, there's only one word that fits this front seven today, and that's dominant. 4 and 5 sacks is already rare in one game. Getting to more than 6 in one contest while winning by this many points, an absolutely astounding effort by every player involved.
Green Bay about set for another series. Here comes Romeo Doubs.
Let's see here, Charles. 6 catches, over 100 yards. Call that a pretty good day at the office.
And I love the accumulation, the catches, the yardage. That means he's having a pretty good impact on this ball game and really helping his team out in a big way.
Means he wants the football again, right?
And it's funny because some of these receivers are very vocal about how much they're getting it. Others are quieter, but they still let you know, give me the ball, I'm going to make a play.
Looking to throw, Clifford. That's complete to Wicks.
His big game continues. 10 catches now and another first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah. Executed it to perfection.
Clifford looking to throw it on first down.
And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
On second down, Nichols.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described. Manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
Clifford to throw.
He finds his man, complete. That's Newman. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. The offense on third down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 10. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Clifford, they're going for it.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Willis will look to throw on first down.
He's got it. The tight end, Allen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Willis looking to throw it. Complete. Jefferson the target.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 4. Willis out of the gun.
Packer pressure, and down he goes.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On third down, it's Willis. This one brought in by Jefferson.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Willis, got to have this one.
It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. And they take a knee. And they will take a knee here. And they'll indeed take a knee. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Oh, it's a wobbler here. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now Willis on 1st and 10. Middle of the field to Jefferson.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Back to throw, Willis.
He finds Robinson. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Now Willis on 1st and 10.
Underneath, caught by the tight end, Allen. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Willis
trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
down the left sideline.
And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
Carlson on for the extra point.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Willis. That one thrown across his body, and it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Looking left side, he's got him in. That's Evans. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
From the gun, here's Willis.
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
Rams 24.
Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
Yeah, this is going to put them back with not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
And they take a knee. Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Packers,
The victory means they'll up their mark to 5-3 on the year.
and they will hit the road next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for the Rams, it's another week, another loss, as they fall now to 0-9. And they're going to get an extra week to stew over this, as they're not back in action until week 11. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.